Hey ladies, this is Jacqueline Sobotka. So I just want to go ahead and go live with you guys right now with the booty workout that you guys can do anywhere. You can do it at home. All you guys will need is a bench or a couch or a chair. That's it. So that you can do those hip thrusts, okay? So we're going to get started because I already sent you guys the workout, but there's going to be a little fun flip script because I did change it up a little bit to make it a little bit more fluid for you guys. So how it's going to start is, one, I do want to show you the exercises, and we're going to start with 1 rep with all the exercises, go up 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10 reps, and then back down to, once you get to 10, then you're going to go back down 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until you get to 1, and then you're done. That's it. Hey Heather. And then that's it. But I wanted to start with, because at first it's going to feel like it's kind of easy. You're like, oh my God, this workout's like so easy. But I wanted to start with 1 rep so that you guys felt really comfortable and confident with the actual movements as you're getting into routine, okay? And I will show you some substitutes if you guys don't have a bench or kind of a box and you're using more of a couch for the hip thrust. So it is going to be Bulgarians or split lunges, hip thrusts, box jumps, or jump squats. Just follow along with me, and remember, if you can't do the box jumps, just do jump squats. Glute bridges, side lying raises, and burpees, because I really wanted to help you guys get the heart rate up. So let's go ahead and just look over the form and technique, and then we will get right into it so that you guys can get this fat burning workout going and get on your merry way. And some of you guys probably to bed like myself. So it will start with, you can add weights if you guys want to this workout, just FYI. You can add bands to this workout if you want, FYI. Make it your own. So the first thing is Bulgarians. You're just going to put one of your legs back on the bench, and the big key thing about this is you don't want your knee to go above your toe. You want to keep your chest upright and really squeeze with the, I will show you, with your glute muscle, okay? So it's very, very important that you guys understand the technique so that you can really target your glute. We need glute activation if you really do want to build that booty. So, all right. So chest out, and pretend like you're driving forward, okay? Like that. Making sure that your knee doesn't go above your toe, and if it does, just pull your foot out a little bit, okay, like that. Okay, switch legs. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is hip thrusts. The key thing about hip thrusts is drive with the heels of your foot, and if your toes are a little bit off the ground, that's fine. Look at my gaze. You're going to want to keep that chin tucked. The reason I'm doing so much explanation is because I think a lot of times we don't target our glutes and we use our quads and our hamstrings. So find a spot on the wall and completely look at that spot on the wall the whole time so you don't hyperextend. None of this. It's all this. Okay? A lot of times we just have to make little minor tweaks in our form and you will see your booty just blow up. Hopefully. For whoever wants that. All right. The next thing is glute bridges. So very similar to hip thrust, but on the ground. Same thing, drive with your heels. Try to pretend like your hips touching the ceiling. Side lying raises. This is something a lot of people probably haven't done. If you're really wanting to like round out your glutes, right around this area. Hey Kristen, hey Barbara. These are great for that. You can also add a band to your legs while you're doing it. And I will show you 2 versions of the side lying raises before we get started. For some people, it's a little bit more challenging, so start with your feet together. I'll show you. you're simply just pushing your hip off the ground. Imagine driving with this hip. So down, drive with this hip. Try to drive with this hip like a hip thrust forward. Drive, 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 okay? When you guys feel like you're a little bit more advanced, make sure you have that technique down first. Then you can add your foot being open. And the point with your foot being open is maximum separation between your knees, okay? That one's really challenging, so make sure you just focus on the first one first and follow along with me. I'm gonna show you guys a burpee because some people might not actually know what burpees are. I will show you 2 different versions, 3. Some people need modifications. So the most challenging is the push-up style. Sorry, my shoes went untied. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. The only reason my husband's like, you just need to get right into it, get so jived up, blah, blah, blah. Well, the thing is I can get super, super jived up and get you guys like pumped up to do this workout. But if your technique and form sucks, you might not be working your glutes like you should. For the longest time, I wasn't working my glutes and my butt was just a blob of fat because I wasn't activating my glutes. And so it's really important before you do a glute training workout that you do some exercises that activates your glute muscles, because if you are quad dominant or if you are hamstring dominant, they will take over if your glutes are weak. All right, so here's the push-up style burpee. Modified. And if you need a little bit more modification, just simply okay, let's get started. I know that I changed it up, ladies, for those of you guys that have already looked at the workout. You're like, oh my gosh, Jacqueline, because I didn't have this many plyos. So just follow along with me. Like I said, we're gonna start with 1 rep. It's gonna feel pretty easy. Work our way up to 10, then go from 10 down to 1, then we're done. Go to bed, have a good night, and get all that fat burning benefits. So let's get started. I will try to remind you, if you guys can't hear me, let me know. I will try to be a little bit louder. So let's do Bulgarians for 1 rep. So if you're only doing 1 rep, really focus on that form. Chest out, down, squeeze up, knees not above the toe, down, squeeze up, hip thrust, again, gazing. The next one is box jumps. Glute bridges. If you need to pause, squeeze those glutes and pause to squeeze those glutes as hard as you possibly can. They should be burning, guys. If they don't burn, something else is taking over, your quads or your hamstrings. Side lying raises. This is like the hardest thing to record, man. Okay. And burpee. These will get harder. Just let's go straight back into it. Now 2. Hip thrust. Find the gaze. Hold. Squeeze them. Box jumps. You guys probably aren't wanting to stare at my butt, so I probably should go on the other side. Glute bridges. And you don't have to do this many exercises. I just wanted to be able to give you guys a pretty solid glute workout. burpees. All right, Bulgarians. For 3. Chest out. Drive with your booty. You shouldn't be like needing to pack on the weight if your form is perfect. Hip thrust. All right. Really squeeze your glutes. Keep it going. Hopefully you guys are doing this with me. All right. Glute. Box jumps. Crap, I just lost my train of thought there. Just follow along with me. I tend to lose track of my numbers, so you guys might get a really good workout. And for some of you guys, you could just simply do these back to back for like 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, 4 sets of 15. This is just a different style of training. I'm totally off on my numbers. Straight back into Bulgarians for 4. Find your gaze. Yeah, girls, let's go, let's go, let's go. Again, you can do jump squats for those. Glute bridges for 4. When you do those glute bridges, really focus on your feet are on the ground, but pretend like you're squeezing them together. That's really gonna help engage your hamstrings. Hopefully you guys had a really good day. I'm having a hard time speaking when I do it all. All right, burpees. You should feel blood flowing. You should feel like it's getting a little bit harder, especially when you get to these Bulgarians. For 5. If you want, add a hop to it. Okay? Make it hard for you. Alright. Again, chest out, drive with your heel. Feel that booty. Mine's a little bit more jiggly than normal. Ah! Hip thrust. Go to right about before you hit the floor. You're gonna do the same thing with those hip thrusts. That your feet are stationary, but pretend like you're bringing your feet together, and you'll be amazed by how much more you engage and activate your glutes and your hamstrings. Box jumps. Or jump squats. Forgive me if I do more reps because I lose track of my numbers, man. I usually don't go to numbers. I just go to failure. Glute bridges. Sideline leg raises and burpees. Oh, my butt hurts. You should really be feeling more activation in your glutes. If you guys decide to add a band here, or you can add a band here. If you want to add some more challenge to yourself, don't let your hip quite hit the floor and just keep pulsing it back up. All right, let's go, ladies. 3, 4, all right, and then we're up to 6. All right, Bulgarians. Chest out. Drive with those hips. Press with this heel. Hip thrust. Focus on squeezing your feet together. You can add a band right here. Straight to box jumps. You guys are doing awesome. Woo! Like I said, you can add weight if you want. Glute bridges. Whew. Focus on squeezing those feet together, curling those feet in. I will grab it for you.
No problem.
side lying leg raises. Woo, you guys are doing awesome. Woo. Crud chop to your face. All right, and burpees. Death by burpees. If you have to take a rest anytime, take your rest, come back. We're just 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 more. And then you start working it back down. Those burpees kill me. I don't know about you guys. Again, really focus on squeezing your glutes, driving with your heel, and not falling over. My legs are toast already because I just got done working out. All right, hip thrust. Drive, drive, drive. So something I want to tell you that I caught myself doing, don't just go in the motions. Really focus on having a slow and steady tempo, because that too will help you activate your glutes more. The box strips and stuff is purposeful put in this workout to help shock the system a little bit. Really help break down so that you can repair, recover, build booty. All right, you guys are doing freaking awesome. All right, glute bridges. Woo! Same thing with hip thrusts or glute bridges. Like you do with hip thrusts, keep your chin tucked and a gaze. Pick some point that you can gaze at. Help keep your form right and tight. Side lying leg. I can't see any comments, so if you guys are commenting, because the last couple times lives won't like show comments until later. I'm like, I hate it. I love to interact with you guys. Let me know if you guys want me to try to get music on some of these so it's a little bit more motivating. Just don't have to stare at my sweaty face. She's doing freaking awesome. All right. All right, now we're at 8. I hope. If not, I'm losing dragon. You guys can't tell me. All right. I really appreciate you guys being on. Hopefully some of you guys are doing this with me. You're not sweating as bad as I am. I'm like drowning. Just got my hair braided. And she put some stuff on my head and it's causing me to like sweat super bad. And also lose track of my numbers. So I like to just push till I feel like max burn. You don't always need a rep range, but you definitely don't want to fall over. Focus. So right here, I'm actively going flex my glute. Flex my glute. All right. All right, jump squats or box jumps. Yay, all right, glute bridges. Side lying burpees. You guys got this. Again, you don't have to have your legs far apart. You can just keep them together. It makes it a little bit easier. And really focus on bringing those hips forward. Burpees, ladies. So I'm about to challenge you a little bit more. So normally you would go 9, 10, right? And then you start from 10 and go back down to 1. Well, I don't have a ton of time, so we're gonna utilize the time that we have. So we're gonna go through this whole thing, Bulgarian for 10 reps, burpee 10 reps, hip thrust 10 reps, burpee 10 reps, box jumps 10 reps, burpee 10 reps. And that will be our finisher. Sound good? So let's go through one more rep where everything's 9, and then we'll do that for the ending and just blast it out, okay? So just work with me. This is another way that if you, like myself, you're kind of losing track of time. Not losing track of time, I didn't expect those girls to stay here and talk for 35 minutes. That you can change it up and have a similar calorie burn, okay? So all right, let's get this last one out. We'll do 9 reps of all of them, and then we're gonna do each exercise followed by burpees or jump squats. You pick, whatever you want. 9 reps, guys. I'm kinda nervous. right, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. A lot of my friends are like, oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me, Jacqueline. Because I think of these crazy things. So, all right, let's go hip thrust. Box jumps. Glute bridges. Hopefully some of you guys are doing this with me. Side lying. Burpees. And then we're gonna start it. You guys ready? We got 10 minutes. We gotta make it work. Let's do it. Pick up the pace. All out. Come on. All right. Okay. Mark that off. Hopefully you guys got it in ya. Let's go ahead and make it work. All we got in us. Probably be like 6 minutes. We can give 6 minutes. Hey Steph, this is the end. We're gonna burn it out. Try to go quick, effective. You already know the form, you already know the technique, so we're just gonna blast through it. Everything is 10 reps, guys. Six, come on. 7, 8, 9, 12. All right, go straight to burpees. Do modify if you have to. Two, come on. 3. 4. 5. 6. Come on. 7. Whoo-wee. 8. 9. Oh my God. Wow, I feel my booty burning. All right, hip thrust. Take advantage of the fact that you're laying back on this. 10 reps.
30 minutes. We got high up ball and jump rope, box jumps, ladders. We are. Oh, don't worry. There. This is going to be for vertical.
All right, back to burpees, guys. You guys didn't know I was going to change it up on y'all. Go ahead and go quick. If you guys got to modify, modify. If you need to take a break, take a break. Six, I think. 7, 8. Come on. 9, 10. Oh my gosh. We got this. We totally got this. Oh man. All right, box jumps or squats. Or squat jumps. Whatever you guys need. If you guys need to take a little bit of break, take a break.
Alright, we gotta set up the hurdles first. We're doing 6 boxes. Come on, how many of these boxes?
All right, you guys got it? Just finished box jumps. We have 2 more exercises, 2 more sets of burpees. You can do it. It's the last thing you guys have to do today. Sorry if you get tons of sound. 2 more burpees, 2 more exercises. Two, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. 8, 9, 10. All right, glute bridges, guys. Again, drive with those heels. Imagine pushing your heels together.
Yeah, back, back, back. Coach Josh, work that. All right, let me get these back and then we start. If she leaves, plug in my phone.
All right, burpee it up, people. You guys are doing awesome. All right. One, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 weeks till the new year. It's time to burn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. 9, 10. Oh, sorry. All right, side lying hip raises, 10 each side. And since I only said 2 more burpees, if you are feeling you need just a little bit more ass kicking, you haven't been pushing quite as hard, join me for 1 more set of burpees at the end. Call it a wrap, and be proud of yourself, because this was kind of hard. It's kind of a slow start. Thank you for bearing with me.